So there's a lot I could say. Today is April 21st. My father passed away 17 years ago today. And normally I would write a blog post for him. But my uncle, who came when my dad passed and stayed with us, who Millie is named after, Thea for Theodore, he passed away last week. And I was asked to write something kind of short and sweet about him. And I came up with something my mom was able to read out in California at his funeral, but we were not able to go. So I wanted to read it just to share it, and hopefully my Aunt Donna sees it, and it brings her some peace. So, there are a lot of you who know a lot about Ted, or Uncle Ted as I knew him. A military man who worked as hard at everything as most get to do at one thing in life. A father, a husband, a family man. A family man. The uncle I knew once stayed after the passing of my father for weeks beyond his initial booked flights, from the West Coast to the East Coast, because he needed to. For my mother, for his past brother-in-law, for me. I can never forget that. The anger I spewed 17 years ago, almost to the date, to a man who came less than 24 hours after he was called. He held us together, so much so that I continued to thank him, even last summer, for putting my closet doors back on the track I'd kicked them off of repeatedly. I can't say that he even remembered those closet doors, but to me, they signified the first person after my dad that wouldn't give up on me. He lives on in his great niece, my daughter, Camille Thea. She, in fact, looks just like me, who looks just like Ted's sister, my mother, Susan. And so, we all come back to Ted. You know a lot about Ted, but I'll bet you didn't know that he once silently, without praise or thanks, saved the sanity of a whole family. As I bounce my sweet baby, newly minted with a single tooth, she reminds me that new life blossoms where the lives we thought we'd never lose have gone. He lives on, in love, always. So we miss you, Uncle Ted, and we love you, Aunt Donna, and we wish everybody peace, and there's something to be said for April being the cruelest month. Sweet Addie just turned 3, but it's a hard month altogether. So thank you for listening and watching and sharing when you see stuff on the blog that you like. I hope you all get to live half the life and know a man even half as amazing as my uncle.